What's up YouTube, this is Go Pokemon again with another deck review, and this one is of my Merchant Sworn. And I want to give credit to Neuxcharge for giving me this deck idea, so it's not really mine. Alright, let's get started. 2 JDs, staple, for a Lightsworn deck. 2 Lilas, back row destruction. 2 Wolves, 3 Wolves isn't really that great. But if you want to run it, that's your choice, but 2 works well with me. I usually always solar recharge him. 2 Raikos, a third one, same thing like Wolf. It's a good card, but I wouldn't run 3. Arceus at 1 is fine. Jane, 1 at fine. Gyarados 1. Lumina 1. Double Honest, staple for any light deck. And here's what gives it its name. I have 2 magical merchants. Basically, I keep milling until I get a spell or trap card in my hand. And that's it for my light side. For my darks, I have 2 Kaias. Best Monarch out there until Delg, the Dark Monarch comes out from Star Strike Blast. I might replace him. Necrogarna, staple. 2 Chaos Sorcerers, since the ban list gave him at 2, it really upped this deck up a lot. Dark Arm, since most of my darks are like going to be removed, I'm hardly gonna have any darks in the graveyard, so I can use him a lot. Or if not, use them for Chaos Sorcerer. Gores to stop OTKs, and that's also a dark 2700 beat stick. Plague, since I will be milling like crazy, if he ends up in my graveyard, that's the best way possible to use him. And if not, then it's a 2-star tuner, so it works well. Sangan searches out my monsters that I need at that moment. And this is the interesting part of Neuxcharge. He uses 2 Dandelions, and the reason why, as long as when they're sent to the graveyard by anything, you will get 2 tokens. So if I mill them, I get 2 tokens. Spore, my 1-star tuner, I remove Dandelion, he becomes a 4-star tuner, so sync up for a 7 or 8 stars right then and there. And 2 Debris Dragon, these bring out the Dandelions, sync up for a Black Rose, or an Ancient Fairy. It only synchro summons 7-star, for at this moment 7-star dragons. So it only or you can use them for Raikou or Card Trooper, and then mill out and then sync up for 7 stars or 6 stars Iron Chain, and it only synchro summons for dragon types. That's the only downside. But I run him at 2. Card Trooper basically is a staple in a Lightsworn deck. Mill 3 becomes 1900 destroyed. It's a +1. Spells, I run 3 solar recharges. These are staples in the Lightsworn deck. Basically, ditch Wolf, ditch Lila, ditch Gyarados, anything that I don't need in my hand, or an extra Lightsworn. +2. Charge. Search out for my Raikos, mainly my Raikos or my Lilas. 2 Monster Incarnations. Bring back my JDs or use them, or ditch Dandelion to get 2 tokens and get Debris. Sync up. 2 Pots of Viruses. Since you will be milling out a lot, you will have to be replenishing your deck when you need to. And this really helps me out a lot, especially when I'm about to deck out and I add 3 more cards to my deck, because if I draw 2, so I have 3 left. So that pretty much can save me. 1 MST. I wouldn't run 2 because since everything's gonna be milled, I hardly use MST, so it really doesn't bug me much. And 1 Lightning Vortex. As you can tell, I don't run any traps, because that's how this deck works. You're constantly milling, and you're just basically gonna mill like crazy. You don't have time to be setting traps or anything. And these themselves, Lilas, the Chaos Sorcerers, Kaisis, they can help you out when you need it. JD for that final OTK. And my extra deck is the same one as a Absolute Zero deck, except without the Absolute Zeros. So basically, I want to know what you guys think about this deck. This is basically my #1 deck right now. And later in the future, I might sell it. I might. But, I'm thinking about it. And if anything, I want to give credit to Neuxcharge for giving me this, for checking out this video. And then I'm obviously going to give him credit for it. And so that's it for my Merchant Sworn, guys. And so rate, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. Peace.